Ready, set, go.
Okay, welcome back to Tiny Bunny. We just met Katya, who is supposedly the class rep. We have just stumbled face first into her because someone pushed me, and now she is gleefully threatening to get me expelled. And there's something having to do with a chafer beetle, which I have no idea what that is. If you know what a chafer beetle is, let me know in the comments, please. I didn't mean to. He pushed me. We all saw that, you know. No blind among us. She stared at my glasses while showing me a creepy smile. That is a creepy smile. That's a well-drawn creepy smile right there. I started to fume on the inside, but Semyon's laughter cooled my head. I pushed you? You sure? He swaggered up to me, enveloping me in the smell of sunflower seeds and rotting teeth, and then pushed me to the ground. Ouch, that is pain. Like this, huh? What you gonna do now? The bully towered over me, as if saying, come on, hit me, let me see you try. Like, yeah, I'll fight back. I ain't gonna take this from no one. I don't need to take this from no one. Listen, you. My throat went dry, my lips were moving on their own, and my voice was akin to a stifled squeal. Semyon wore a mocking smile. Okay, yeah, he could deal with some he could probably do with some dental care, but something tells me that might not be in the family budget. So I'll offer him that sympathy. Go on, Four Eyes. Why did you stop? We're all waiting. If you ever touch me again... Semyon slowly stuck out a finger and poked my forehead. Oh, that's just annoying. That's just obnoxious right there. I did. So what? If you ever do it again... Here. Okay, is he gonna keep doing it until I actually retaliate in the moment? Is that... Once more. And again. And again. And again. He was poking me with his fingers so hard that my head tilted backward. I must not cry. I mean, you can cry if you want to, if you need to. If you need to get a good cry out, then there's nothing wrong with that. Or I'll be done for. What will a wimp like you do to me? My vision went blurry. My soles tore off from the floor. I was like, how? What? I rushed forward and threw a random punch without looking. I'm gonna punch someone that I didn't mean to punch, am I? Aren't I? Oh no, I landed a hit. Did I land a hit? What I saw when I opened my eyes was beautiful and horrifying at the same time. Semyon was holding his ear and blinking in amazement. Was I the first person to rebel against his absolute rule?
Stop it!
Oh, hello. Hi, friends. Hi, guys. I needed to run, but I was already surrounded by his cronies. This kid's already got cronies? Lilia Pavlovna. Lilia Pavlovna. Petrov just hit Baburan. That's not the voice. That's not the voice I gave Katya. Hang on. Lilia Pavlovna. Petrov just hit Baburin. That's the one. That's the one. Semyon's cheeks grew even redder and his pimples even whiter, like the heads of larvae. Okay, this kid is decisively a bad kid. Not a nice kid. But I don't think we need to be comparing his pimples to larvae. He doesn't have any control over his acne, so it's not fair for us to point it out. But a smile flashed on his face that was only noticed around among his comrades. Like, we can confront him on his shitty behavior all the live long day. That's justified. Those are his choices. It's not his choice to have like a lot of pimples. He got really close to me. The smell of rotten teeth washed over me. This might be weird to say. For whatever reason, this frame reminds me of like the new Buzz Lightyear, like the snapshots from the new one with Chris Evans. For whatever reason, maybe it's the eyes and like the jawline, but I'm getting Buzz Lightyear vibes now. You are fucking done. I'm gonna allow he gets one. He gets one. His voice was evil and dangerous, like someone tore off the lid from a kettle with boiling fat. I was waiting to get hit, counting the thumps of my heart and guessing where his fist will go. The solar plexus, the jaw, the nose. How old are you that you know about the solar plexus already? I can't even remember what the solar plexus is. But he just turned around and walked off. A thought, cold and sober, and extremely rational, popped up in my head. I'm going to get killed today. I was late to leave the school after classes on purpose. Semyon didn't attend the last period, so I was hopeful. What if he decided to dodge the cleaning duty and ran home, forgetting all about me? I heaved a sigh of relief, like someone on death row whose execution was delayed by a day. I didn't let myself forget his tone, his vengeful gaze, and his scary, electrified smirk. While the other students were leaving the school, laughing loudly, I was pretending to skim through my books near a window. I was staring outside, nervous. Semyon was nowhere to be found in the front yard or near the school gate. I didn't really believe I was this lucky, so I decided to be extra cautious and stayed for some more time in the corridor that was gradually getting less crowded. All of the bustle moved to the first floor. There was a skeleton peeking out of the biology classroom. Where? I don't see it. Some jokester put a cap with the American condor on its head. Great. Cool. Love that. The sounds of running water were coming from the bathroom. I was the only person left in the whole school. I'm not alone. A sudden thought came to mind. I remembered the missing boy. His portrait was on the notice board near the schedule. I remembered his smile, him looking at me. Okay, I don't like the look of it anymore. And the fact that he's most likely already dead. Yeah, I also don't like that either. Hello? What? I shuddered and turned around. What? Is it Fox Girl? Is it Katya? Is it someone with a violin? At first my eyes stumbled upon the black violin case. Then I noticed a girl from my class was holding it. Hello, ma'am. You seem nice. She sat in the first row of the second column. I could swear I caught her looking at me a couple of times. And I was sneaking glances at her myself. Sometimes it just feels nice to look at something pretty. The spring, the sky, or a girl that's not in the crowd that laughs at Semyon's jokes. All of those things are quite nice. And she wasn't whispering the dirty laundry of other people to Katya. She spent all the breaks just like me, staying in the classroom or looking in the window or drawing something in her green notebook. Hello? I turned red and pretended I was studying the pattern on the wooden floor. Okay. It was cool the way you hit him. It was just an accident. Almost. I I started shoving books in my backpack to at least put something in my hands. Semyon wasn't like that before. He also transferred here just recently. His grandma told me that it almost felt like he went mad. Even the upperclassmen fear Semyon, did you know? But you're different. You're brave. I mumbled in reply. Yeah, sure, yeah, right. Me brave? Yeah, sure. A hero that has been standing around in the hallway to avoid a beating. The girl looked at me with her clear, attentive eyes. Do you live over the river? In that wooden house? Yeah. Must be scary living there. And you also have to cross the forest. I wouldn't be able to do that. I shivered at the mention of the forest. I thought of intertwining branches of a snake-like trail of endless darkness that spread like mold among the crooked trees. So I straight up lied. It's not that scary. What's so scary about it for you? Classic young child thing is by overcompensating, you just become particularly rude. She smiled after a brief pause, as if brushing off a daydream. Well, actually, never mind. My name is Polina, by the way. And I'm Anton. I already know that. Hey, Anton. She stumbled as if trying to decide whether she should continue. What are you doing after school? My chest felt prickly after her innocent question, yet somehow it felt pleasant. Nothing much. I stumbled and didn't finish my sentence. Okay, is she gonna become creepy? What's happening? Oh. Is this the end of the chapter? Ma'am? Or is Elisa's predatory smile flashed in front of my eye? What? Her playful eyes and the slits of the mask were probably just a product of my imagination, though. What if that fox girl is waiting for me after the school? Okay, we're not making the... Are they trying to make the parallel? Or was it another of her weird jokes? I wonder if she's hiding a big red tail under her coat. I suddenly got covered with beads of sweat, like after a PE class. I wanted to take a shower, as if just thinking of the foxy girl made me dirty, soiled my clothes, lured me into the forest's embrace. There's something else. There's some layers to this, and I'm not sure I'm ready to unpack here. I'm not sure if I'm in a place where I feel like I don't want to think about too much of this. Anyway, I have a violin lesson and then I'll be free. My grandpa hired me a private tutor. Our music teacher is a violinist, and he doesn't have anyone to teach here, except for me. She waved her free hand in the air, imitating the movement of a bow on violin strings. I could almost hear the music. It chased Elisa out of my head. I looked at Polina's lips, catching her every word, and was frozen from the unusual sensations. Again, attraction is I feel like that's what's happening here. They were warm, soothing, and tingly. There it is. Dude's got the tingles. I felt like I was very small, and the feelings were immense, and they couldn't fit inside me. They say there's a serial killer on the loose in the village. Normally, Grandpa would escort me home from school, but he's been sick lately. I snuck a glance at Vova's photo. Right, yeah, this one again. His eye wells were studying me. His lips were wearing black lipstick, just like the portrait on a gravestone. I mean, I'm not a coward, it's just... I think I'll be safer together with you. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, there's safety in numbers, I suppose. Will you go home with me, Anton? There it was. There's the invitation there. Finally, everything that I read about in the adventure books, everything that I dreamt about, was seeping into my life. A mysterious crime, a beautiful stranger, and a heroic duel. A duel. Thinking of Semyon instantly sobered me up, returned me back to earth, and it started shaking under my feet like a deck of a ship. If only I could rise to the occasion in front of Polina. Because no matter how brave I was trying to act, it was obvious for both of us that I wouldn't be able to stand a chance against a big guy like that. And him knocking me out won't even be the worst of it. The worst part is that Polina will see all of that. And she'll laugh at me like everyone else. You don't know that. You don't know that, Anton. No, I don't need anybody to see me in such a shameful state. I doubt I'll be able to today. You know, Semyon is waiting for me outside. I need to deal with him one-on-one, like a man. Nonsense. Thank you, Polina. Alright. Polina, you seem like a winner right here. We got a winner right here. Polina brushed off some hair off her forehead, and I sensed a weak aroma of blackberry. Alright. We gotta focus here, Anton. Focus up here. Polina was like water when you were thirsty. You gulp it down and still wanted more. Okay, again, Anton, let's stick with the conversation here. I remember the summer evenings at the country house, the fire's pungent smoke, the berries hanging over our fence from the neighbors, and a soft cover of pine needles under my soles. Those few peaceful days when I felt completely safe. My mom resting in the hammock, my dad putting meat on a skewer. Could I have foreseen the upcoming catastrophe in the crackle of the coals, in our parents' laughs, in the smell of the fleeting July? Could I have seen how fragile that world was? Do you really think that savage will give you a fair fight? He'll just swarm you with his friends without giving you a chance to catch a breath. Polina suddenly flashed a devious smile. Oh, good. Oh, good. This is that's a good smile. But if we go together, they will be put off. I'm not only the first violin of this village, I'm also a girl. I've heard from a delinquent I know that he'll never attack someone when there's a girl around. Can you imagine? They have this weird code of honor. A delinquent, you know, I thought, worried. Is he better than me? Taller? More handsome? What kind of Napoleon complex do we have going on here? Yeah, I get jealous about this theoretical delinquent? Oh, I have to go to music class. He made a couple of steps and stopped. Amazing. Polina didn't look like those beauties from the magazine posters or the actresses from the movies. Yeah, because those people are all like airbrushed and photoshopped into perfection. Human beings don't usually look like that, generally. But in the flickering light of the ceiling lamps, she looked much more alluring. That doesn't... Alright. Focus up here, Anton. I realize you find her cute. That's fine. But get your head in the game here. Can you play anything? My parents bought me a guitar a couple of years ago. I immediately remembered my meager attempts at making music. A minor, E minor, change, we're all waiting for change. Soy's song echoed my thoughts and my desire to change something. What is this song? What is this song we're talking about here? Viktor Soy, a singer and a frontman of a popular Soviet rock band, Kino, that played a mix of new wave and post-punk. Their hit song Paramin, or Changes, is one of the most popular rock tracks of the new Russian era. Died in a car accident. Great. New wave and post-punk. Might be worth a look. That guitar got lost somewhere, as if refusing to move to the old house near the forest. I think my parents gave it away to someone that needed it more. I don't, sorry. Sadly. A pity. Oh well, I'll be going. Bye. Goodbye, Paulina. Paulina. I don't know. Her shout was captured by the loud echo. Her shoes also echoed through the school hallways. I wasn't sure if Paulina heard me. I looked out the window again. The schoolyard was empty. Just a couple of grade schoolers throwing snowballs at each other. Nobody who looked like the hulking Semyon with his cronies. This was giving me hope. What should I do? Paulina could become my friend, the first one in this new place. And besides, she may be in real danger of meeting a killer, and I'll be her defender, her knight. Okay, you don't... Chivalry may not be dead, but you don't need to... She can probably defend herself. And even though my inner voice was hesitant and whispered about running away from the killers, lurking in the woods at night, Paulina was worth the risk. But the red, cunning fox was also intriguing. Yeah, but also kind of a jerk. She promised me to help look for Vova, and this will bring me a reward. More money will almost guarantee peace in my family. Remember that whole jump to a conclusion that we made? Gifts for Olya. I imagine my sister happy like those girls who get prizes from Supanev in The Finest Hour. Let's once again check the glossary to see what the frick we're talking about. Sergei Supanev, a Soviet and Russian TV host, the most prolific showman of the Russian kids' TV in the 90s. He hosted teen quizzes as well as computer entertainment shows. Supanev died on December 8th, 2001, when he crashed his snowmobile into a river pier. Holy cow. A lot of tragic deaths here. Good lord. Okay. Neat. Well, I guess not all of these not all of these had tragic ends, but Victor Soy and Supanev, not happy ends. She'll be dancing with the famous singers, maybe a new popular boys band like Ivanushki International. Once again, checking the glossary. Ivanushki International, a Russian boy band that was popular in the 90s and early 2000s and consisted of 3 singers. Its songwriter and vocalist Igor Sorin died to a fall from the 6th-story balcony. The official police report claimed it to be a suicide. Oleg Yakovlev substituted him in the band and later died from cirrhosis. Great! Love that for all of us. I don't like all of these tragic comparisons. Not a huge fan of that. Mom and Dad hugging in the Ostankino Pavilion, and then all of us going to Disneyland. Sure, I guess. I mean, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do here? Right. An abandoned zinc bucket with a rag on the bottom of it, filled to the brim with murky tap water. I am going to save, and I'm going to make this choice in the next stream. So, yeah. For now, thank you so much for watching. If you've been watching live, hope you're enjoying this. If you're watching the VOD, thank you. If you have not yet followed or subscribed, I would love it if you did those things. If you want to get some merch, I got some pretty cool merch. If you go to streamlabs.com/talllankyguy/merch, that'll be where you can find all that. If you're on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all the stuff on Twitch if you want to. And until next time, I'll see you later.